It is good that we can talk after I spent so long silently watching over you.
I know what you mean. I'm really glad to have you at my side supporting me in person. You're just about the strongest person I know, Marth. How can I be more like you?
You can accomplish great things if you let your bonds with your friends become your strength. It makes my heart sing to see how you have grown. You carry yourself with such confidence.
I'm lucky to have had so many good people to get me here. I never could have done it alone. Will you be there with me as we see what the future holds, Marth?
Of course. Bonds such as ours are the foundation of the future. They will never fade.
Marth, may our deep bond of friendship outlast all of time.
Indeed. Let us fight together as friends, from now until the end.
Tell me of your homeland. I wish to hear particularly of its greatest fighters.
We had many powerful swordsmen, not unlike you. The Scarlet Sword comes to mind.
Marth, I have seen your future. Would you like to know what lies in store?
My future? That is a rather weighty decision. Yet I admit I am curious. What did you see?
You will assume a mighty pose during our next battle. I assume this means we will win.
A promising prediction indeed. I look forward to winning this victory with you. You have been defending Brodia for a long time. I will be relying on your experience.
You fight with us now, which means you fight for Brodia too. Consider me grateful. Would you mind sparring with me sometime? I like to train against the toughest opposition.
Call on me whenever you wish. It would be my honor.
I grew up in a fishing village. Peaceful place. Until Elusia came through and killed my family.
I know that pain well. Is that what motivated you to become a royal soldier?
No, that was always my dream. Would have rather had my parents alive to see it, but here I am.
Your feelings for your family led to our meeting, and for that, I am grateful.
It's an honor to fight beside such a mighty hero. I'm glad to have you with us, Marth.
I feel the same way, Diamant. Let us stand together in the name of peace.
I won't rule the same way my father did. I want Brodia to prosper, but not through warfare.
Important considerations for any heir. Of course, you will do what is best for your kingdom.
Do you struggle with any specific skills, Marth? Between you and me, magic intimidates me.
The Crown Prince of Brodia is not as flawless as rumored? Is there a story behind this?
When I was young, I set off an explosion during a magic lesson. I feared it ever since.
Where you struggle, rely on your friends. I did, and so was also known as the Rallying Hero.
Pretty much anything that's fun to do, I like doing. How about you? What do you do for fun?
I have given it no thought. But learning to have fun sounds fun. Perhaps you will teach me.
Hey Marth, I wrote a song for you. You know, a little tune to inspire you. Wanna hear it?
You are too kind. I would love to hear it, though I wonder if you could sing it quietly.
I had so much fun on my camping trip. I met all kinds of folks and we partied all night long.
I was surprised to hear you were camping. For a princess, you have a great deal of freedom.
Yep. It's been really good for me. That freedom we all enjoy is why I'm trying to protect Somme.
Well, your travels have made you many friends, and I am grateful you consider me one of them.
I am grateful for your allegiance. With you by my side, I shall atone for my past crimes.
You are a warrior with a righteous heart, and I am proud to join your cause.
I come from the kingdom of Firene. That is where I learned to treasure those close to me.
Those very feelings are what saved Veyle from darkness. I am glad you're here.
Lady Veyle has been in good spirits of late. This place is good for her.
Veyle is lucky to have your friendship and support.
We have so many more companions than in the past, and for that, I am very grateful.
The bonds of today pave the path to our future. We walk that path together, my friend. I must say, you fought gallantly in battle, Merrin. I could hardly take my eyes off you.
I am pleased to hear you say so, Sir Marth. I hope I never disappoint you on the battlefield. I confess, I never get tired of eating sweets. Would you care to try one, Sir Marth?
I am sure they are delicious. Alas, I cannot eat. It is fun to take in their pretty colors, though.
In Solem, women inherit the leadership roles. One day I'll be the matriarch of my hometown.
Once peace is restored and that time comes, will you have to give up being a knight?
No. I'm pleased to say my princess has given me leave to continue on in both roles.
She is a wise leader indeed. You are sure to be the coolest matriarch that ever lived. Without the ring you returned, we might very well be lost. Thank you, Goldmary.
I see you know how to give a compliment. I think we'll get along just fine, Marth. I'm sorry if I completely overshadow you, Marth, but you're charming in your own right.
No need for concern. This army has many personalities more charming than my own.
This may be hard to fathom now, but I used to be quite complacent and difficult to motivate.
Indeed, that is hard to fathom. How did you become the Goldmary you are today?
I was caught in a battle. War is a cruel but effective teacher. It made me want to be more.
War came to me in my youth in much the same way. It seems we are alike in that regard.
So much has happened in such a short time. And there is yet more to be done.
You have been through a great deal. We shall ensure no one else need endure the same.
It's strange. Somehow I just feel comfortable around you. Like I can tell you anything.
I am glad to hear that. Anytime you should need an ear, I shall be there to listen.
I sometimes wish I had your ability to trust people unconditionally.
You trust your people, no? You also trusted your allies enough to bring them those rings.
That's true. I suppose the time I've spent with our allies has made me protective of them.
The bonds we forge with others always make us stronger.
All this fighting is exhausting. What we need is a big old feast to liven things up, right?
A feast can be a good way to inspire people. And while I cannot eat, I can socialize. You and your sister are quite close, aren't you? You trust each other even when you're apart.
Yeah, my family is a tight-knit bunch. No matter where we are, our hearts are always connected.
I hear Timerra went camping all across the Queendom. Have you traveled like that as well?
I've hit the road plenty as a sentinel. Many people I meet say I look just like the prince. See, most folks only know the royal family from our portraits. They don't realize I am the prince.
Ah, and you still have not corrected them. You are a very unusual prince indeed, Fogado.
"'Tis a glorious honor to fight by thy side, Lord Emblem. I shall not fail thee in battle."
No need for formalities. I am an emblem, yet I would prefer you consider me an equal. How did you learn to don makeup in such a manner? I have never seen anything like it.
I found it in an ancient Solmic text. It is said to offer magical protection to those who wear it.
I am curious, Panette. How did you become a retainer to Timerra?
I had left home on unpleasant terms. When I happened upon my lady, we hit it off at once. I did not know she was royalty until she asked me to be her retainer. Imagine my surprise.
Unexpected bonds can change our lives. I hope ours is a meaningful one for you. Thank you for protecting Corrin's ring, Seadall. I understand you are a famous dancer.
I admit I have something of a reputation, but the stars tell me you're quite famous as well, Marth. I love visiting places I've never been before. Tell me, Marth, what's it like where you're from?
Not so different from here, really. It is pretty. I even had a friend who danced for us like you.
My dancing is almost as good as my master's was, and yet, I still don't feel worthy of him.
Your master must have been an incredible dancer. I can see it in the way you move.
He gave me so much, but he's joined the stars in the sky, and I can never give anything back.
Your dancing creates joy all around you, and surely that can be seen even from the stars.
It's my dream to be a doctor, just like my father. People will still get sick even after the war.
I am sure you will be a splendid doctor. I await the day you can fulfill that dream.
I know I'm not a full-fledged doctor yet, but I'll find a niche for me here. There's gotta be one.
It astonishes me how deftly you can treat even serious injuries. We all rely on you, Jean.
Whew. Everyone's pushing themselves so hard, I can barely keep up with all the injuries.
I understand that it is difficult for you, but you must rise to meet the challenge, as they do.
That's true. And it's not like I have nothing to fight for. My home, the tea fields, my friends.
Yours is the grease that keeps our wheel of war moving onward. We all appreciate your work. I worried how you would fare in combat, but you have proven to be a staunch ally, Anna.
I got pretty good with an axe from all the wood I used to chop. And that's Lady Anna to you. You should stop by my village when the fighting is over. We'll throw a big old party for you.
I would enjoy seeing where you hail from. I have heard each day there is a festival.
Good news! Today is now officially Marth Anna Friendship Day.
An occasion worth marking. But why declare it a holiday all its own?
Because that means there's gotta be a party. Also, it'll help make sure I never forget you.
Well, I am honored to be celebrated, but I would remember you fondly even without a holiday.
Thank you, Marth, for fighting beside me. Especially after what I did before.
Do not apologize. You are a good person. From now on, we fight together.
Sometimes I wonder if it's really okay for me to be here. What if I'm meant to be alone?
Oh, Veyle, do not ever question your place here. You are precious to every one of us.
I finally know what it's like to feel happy, Marth. For the first time in my life, I feel like I belong.
You have been through so very much, but now you are surrounded by allies and friends.
Thank you for your kind words. I just hope you also think of me as a friend.
I do, and our friendship will last forever. You will never have to be alone again, Veyle.
Whoa! I get to fight alongside an Emblem? I am so glad I became a royal retainer!
You flatter me, Amber. Please, just think of me as another ally fighting to protect this world.
Say, where were you born, Marth? Is it part of a legend just like you? I'm really into that stuff.
The history of my kingdom starts with the hero Henri. I shall tell you his story sometime. I hear you became a retainer after going against your family and entering a fighting tournament.
Yeah, I didn't hate living back home, but it was boring. I had to leave to start my own legend. After the tourney, Diamant came to speak with me. He asked me to be his retainer, and I lost it.
So you realized your dream through sheer force of will. I think you may be a legend already. I have been told you are an excellent royal soldier. I am grateful to have you at my side.
Every soul here is helping to restore peace to Elusia, which means I must do my part as well. If you need my skills, just let me know. Making pastries with thunder is a specialty of mine.
What fascinating uses people devise for magic. Your talents will be in demand even in peace. Is that a portrait you gaze upon?
Yes, it's of my late wife. I always keep it close wherever I go. Isn't she lovely? I'm proud to have given the best years of my life to this wonderful woman.
As you should be. I cannot see my own beloved right now, but I still feel her, connected to me.
Hey, Marth, can you give me a smile? Oh, perfect! You're adorable!
I am not sure anyone ever called me that before. I am flattered, though. Thank you.
Some cute clothes would do you a lot of good. You'd look great in an outfit like mine.
I appreciate the thought. Wonderful as your style is, I do not think it is for me.
I was pretty hopeless in school. Always too busy messing around to get anything done.
I would never have guessed, considering how studious you are now. What changed?
I met Hortensia. Without her to push me along, I'd never have gotten my act together.
My friends are responsible for my finer qualities too. Let us be good influences on one another. So it was you I heard singing earlier. You have a beautiful voice. I would love to hear more.
Lord Marth! You were listening? I was singing a prayer to the Divine Dragon, that's all. The ring chamber is kinda dreary, yeah? I could easily liven it up with a bit of renovating.
What a fine idea. You redesigned your family church, yes? I hear it has been well received.
Never imagined fighting beside a dragon. A life of worship leads to this? Fate is a funny thing.
Is it fate that guides us? I cannot say for sure, but it does feel as if fate brought us together.
And I am grateful. We must party sometime, unless that would be disrespectful.
Of course not. I am happy to join any festivities, especially if I get to hear you sing again.
My main pursuit is to win us victory. For that purpose, Marth, consider me at your disposal.
That is kind of you, but I will accept no offer of service. Let us fight together as equals. You work too hard, Zelkov. A little rest now and then would do you good.
I appreciate the sentiment, but it is unnecessary. I fear idleness more than lack of rest. The loss of my family left me with an emptiness that not even revenge was able to fill.
I know that loss, and the emptiness that follows it exceptionally well.
Fighting for Princess Ivy gives me relief. Thank you for giving me the strength to do so.
No need to thank me. I only hope that your feelings of emptiness end with the war.
I'm so honored I get to fight beside you, Emblem Marth. I'll try not to hold you back.
You have nothing to worry about, Framme. Together we will bring this battle to an end. You look rather pleased, Framme. What are you doing there?
Oh, I'm just writing a letter to my family. They live far away, and I want them to know I'm okay. Emblem Marth, were you there the whole time? While the Divine Dragon slept, I mean.
I was there, though time passed quite quickly. I saw the admirable job you did standing guard.
Thank you! And I'm gonna do an even better job for you and for the Divine Dragon from now on.
I do not doubt it, Framme. Together, we are sure to be an unstoppable force. I am told you cook the most delicious dishes. You are a chef and a knight. Truly impressive.
Cooking is my passion. Perhaps you will teach me a recipe from your own world one day. Emblems are incapable of eating, I'm told. It saddens me to know I can't treat you to a meal.
Not to worry, Bunet. Watching everyone enjoy your cooking will be pleasure enough for me. You are trying to rebuild your parents' restaurant, I hear. It was destroyed by bandits?
Yes, it was a terrible time for me. But my dear friend Fogado, he saved me. He made me his personal chef and his knight. I owe my whole life to the prince.
So the two of you are bound together by food and friendship. Beautiful bonds indeed.
Talking to the emblem who watched over the Divine One makes me feel like I'm in a fairy tale.
I enjoy our chats. Being around a Pegasus Knight always reminds me of someone very dear to me.
There's nothing wrong with resting now and then. Why not take it easy for the next battle?
I agree, and you should do the same. I want to see this war through without losing anyone.
Until I met Princess Celine, I knew nothing of the world. I never thought it could be so vast.
So many work tirelessly just to survive. Think of them as you fight.
I'll try as hard as I must to keep them safe. Is that the secret to it, Marth?
It is. Together with our allies that we have grown so close to, we shall bring about peace.
Never did I dream that I would meet an emblem in person. There is so much I want to discuss.
I would be delighted to hear stories of the Kingdom of Firene, and of yourself.
That's a lovely circlet you wear. It complements your attire, and clearly has sentimental value.
Well spotted. It is very precious, gifted as it was by someone dear to me.
I love my kingdom and its people, which is why I have resolved to fight on their behalf.
I know all too well that there are things in this world worth taking up arms to defend.
Thank you. It's good to know others feel as I do. I breathe easier fighting with one of like mind.
I shall fight by your side as long as you will have me, until the day your kingdom is safe.
Hey, Marth! You caught me in my favorite mood, just after a good, hard workout.
Your diligence in training with the bow might put you on par with Altea's finest archer.
Hey, Marth! I was just about to have some tea if you want to join me.
I cannot sip tea with you, but I can discern the smell. I'm content to appreciate that if you are.
Wish these thoughts would stop buzzing in my head. Only one thing to do about that.
Are you troubled by doubts, Etie? You may feel better talking about it. A fear shared is often a fear dispelled.
I appreciate it, but nothing works for me like exercise. I'm gonna out-jog these doubts.
I represent Prince Diamant. Better be careful. It's an honor to work with you, Sir Marth.
I look forward to seeing you in action, Jade. Here's to our future.
You seem to be loved by everyone, Sir Marth. It's as if your very presence puts others at ease.
They also feel safer with the Iron Wall herself among our ranks. Let us protect them together.
Sir Marth, I hope this isn't rude of me, but may I model a character in my new novel after you?
I am slightly embarrassed by your request, but yes, you may. I look forward to reading it.
Thank you, Sir Marth. I hope you enjoy my writing. Prince Diamant certainly seems to.
Now that is a reliable review. I am eager to see what kind of character I become.
It's an honor to stand beside you in battle. I've got a lot to live up to as a royal soldier.
We must all rise to meet our own challenges, Boucheron. Let us do so together. Do your eyes fill with tears, Boucheron? Has something tragic happened?
No, I've been reading a tragedy, not living one. Oh, every time I think about it, the tears gush. This war has ravaged the land and polluted the waters. It needs to stop, and soon.
Your hometown is a good village, I hear, with greenery everywhere. Clear water, too, I expect.
Yes, the rivers there are like crystal. I'd often go there to fish. I wonder if they still sparkle.
Draw strength from your love of the land. Combine it with ours as we work to bring peace.
That's the ring the Divine One wore in their sleep. What an honor to serve with you.
I am glad to fight beside such a worthy prince. Together, may we bring about peace. You look troubled, Alfred. Is there something weighing on you?
I was feeling down about how scrawny I still am. Maybe I'll go for a jog. That usually helps.
You have a true passion for exercise. I applaud your dedication.
I was a sickly kid, so I used to do it to toughen up. It's grown into a hobby by now.
Illness can lay low even the hardiest knight. You have done well to compensate for it.
I train hard, that's all. Speaking of which, I'm going for a run. Want to join me?
Oh, I'm sorry, Lord Marth. Emblems like you should never have to look upon one like me.
It's all right. Don't speak about yourself that way. You are among friends.
You're so charming, Lord Marth. I wish I had even a fraction of your charisma.
There is plenty to like about you, Alcryst. I hope you grow to recognize that.
You're really incredible, Lord Marth. I apologize for being such a disappointment.
Disappointment? Never. You are skilled with a bow and fighting for your kingdom.
But the list ends there. Those are the only things I can do.
No, Alcryst. Those are not the only things you can do. They are things that only you can do.
You're a captivating man, Marth. Your radiance enriches all who stand in your presence.
Louis, you flatter me. You do your own share to brighten the mood.
Your interactions with the Divine One are a unique sight all their own. A fresh, new canvas.
A canvas? Apologies, I don't understand what you mean. Would you mind elaborating? It has not escaped my notice how considerate you are. Have you always been this way?
I've aimed to please since I was a child. Perhaps my large family of brothers was the cause. I shall always be grateful to my family for that. It's why I was chosen as a retainer.
Your support on the battlefield puts us all at ease. You serve us well, Louis.
Thank you for lending us your strength, Marth. I'll do everything I can to repay your kindness.
It is clear that you love your kingdom, Citrinne. We shall fight together until peace is restored.
Marth, do you think I'm useful in battle? I know that my magic needs a fair amount of work.
You do very well out there, Citrinne, and you grow stronger with each day. I have faith in you. Alcryst places much trust in you. There is a familial closeness there, if I'm not mistaken.
Alcryst and I are cousins. We grew up around each other, so we're quite comfortable together. The same goes for Diamant. I don't see a crown prince or a flawless warrior. I just see Diamant.
Relationships built on time and trust. Wonderful. I hope we can claim the same someday. You have incredible strength, Lapis. Our foes are fierce, but together we will reclaim peace.
I'm not sure how useful I'll be, but I'll try. Let's wish ourselves luck too. Couldn't hurt, right?
You are so resourceful, Lapis. Your many small efforts all add up to aid us in winning this war.
Happy to help. Is there anything I can craft for you, Marth? Maybe a cute stand for your ring? Marth, if you had a dear friend that you might never see again, how would you handle it?
That would be a terrible situation. Wanting to speak with them, but being unable to do so. Still, I would think of them often. Any bonds forged between us would never break.
Yeah, I think so too. You'd always be connected to them no matter what. Thank you, Marth.
Hero King Marth, will you stand with me in the name of the Divine Dragon?
Happily. We each have a duty to perform, so let us join forces.
Lord Marth, would you care for an apple? I have developed quite the taste for them, you see.
I wish I could join you. Alas, I cannot eat. I am glad it brings you pleasure, though. You are quite skilled with your hands, Vander. I was unaware you can knit.
I say it's merely a hobby, but I took it up for its practical uses, as well as for relaxation. My thinking is, once peace is restored, I shall engross myself wholly in my knitting.
A good plan. Let us end this war, and make the world a place where you may knit in peace. I watched you perform in battle. You are quite skilled. I am glad to be working with you.
Oh, wow. You think I'm good? That's a real honor. I promise to try and live up to it. Lord Marth, do you have anyone you admire? Like, someone you look at and think, wow.
I admire all my friends that I form strong bonds with. Like you, Clanne.
I figured out why you're called the Hero King. You're super powerful and don't need anyone.
Not at all. I was powerless on my own. I only succeeded with the help of others. My life belonged to my friends, and their own to me. I fought for them, and they called me hero.
So power is earned and not given. Thanks for teaching me that, Lord Marth.
You speak with a most unusual dialect, Yunaka. Where did you pick it up exactly?
Oh, nowhere. I'm one of a kind. Want to give it a try? Say it with me. Zappy! Tell me, do you think there's such a thing as a fresh start?
Everyone has the potential to change. All they need is the determination to make it happen.
Say, Marth, what would you do if you found out I'd done something terrible in the past?
Nothing. It's not my place to judge your past, Yunaka. I trust the person you are now.
You trust me? What did I ever do to deserve that?
A terrible person would not ask a question like that so earnestly. That is enough for me.
You're a popular guy, aren't you, Marth? I've got an eye for this sort of thing.
I suspect not in the way you mean, although I have been blessed to have many allies. I admire you staying in Elusia as long as you did. It was noble of you to help those people.
It's what my father would have done. He always thought of his kingdom first. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to help my sister put our kingdom back together.
I was forced to flee my war-torn homeland as well, long ago. I had the same determination.
How did it turn out for you? Did you restore your country's glory?
With the help of those allies I spoke of before. I believe you shall do the same for Elusia.